It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And it's amazing. Final game of the regular season upon us. Some teams have nothing to gain by playing their starters. But, Shaq, you can't rest guys the way you used to.
Yeah, you can. The way the league sees it, unless a guy's injured, he should play. You know, ticket prices are high. It protects the fan. And, again, if you get hurt, just call me. Man up. I got that icy hot for you.
Oh, no question. But you can also manage the minutes, though. You can really do it. Guys just play a certain amount and not really overdo it. Just be smart about it. You know, Popovich is great at that.
It hurts right here. Do you have some icy hot?
Actually, I have some right here, Ernie.
How can it be icy and hot at the same time?
I don't know, but it is.
I can't tell you the formula.
It's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
Man up.
Yeah. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's like wet and dry.
You man up too, Kevin.
You're wet and dry at the same time.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
Interconference battle tonight, Brent. You could feel the change in atmosphere when you go up against a rival.
No doubt about it.
It's amazing.
Not only the teams are feeling it, but there's something to the fan bases who understand, oh, these guys. I don't care if we win another game. We want to win this game
one,
tonight.
Yeah. It's important. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green is out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Now here's Anderson. Outside Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Randall. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. AI right side. And stolen by Aldridge. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. San Antonio with the ball. Young left side. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And it's never easy trying to stop Young. Adept at slicing through the defense and finishing near the rim.
Ball against Young. AI outside. The tray. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And no issues with how they played. I mean, the problem simply is they just couldn't finish.
Maybe the post-game comments will be about playing a 50-minute game. They could have used 2 more minutes in this one.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. And the Lakers with another miss.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities. And the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
Passes it to Gasol. And Young kicks to Anderson. At the elbow, it's Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Anderson can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brent, when you won your first championship back in 2005, you were inserted into the starting lineup in the playoffs against the Nuggets. What did that feel like?
Well, that was a lot of fun. I joked around a lot about I was replacing Manu in the starting lineup. It was very exciting to have that opportunity, and obviously that team that year going on to do great things. The goal we set out to do was win the championship. Mission accomplished.
Here's Green following the basket by AI. Green kicks to Aldridge. Anderson right side. Outside for Gasol. Over Lopez. It's Gasol missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so Young will bring it up for San Antonio. Now the pass to Anderson. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Randall. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Ball. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kyle Anderson. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And Murray subbed in for Young. Now here's Gay, following the miss by AI. Here's Murray. San Antonio again missing. So it's the Lakers now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, most of the time guys come off the bench and just try to stabilize. Tonight they got some serious points, and when you're on the road, it gives you unanticipated advantages.
They get it back. Gay can't get it to go.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Los Angeles with another miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Murray outside. Gay outside. Shot to end this cold run. Another miss by Gay.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Well, AI, he can beat you inside and outside, and then once he gets that mid-range going, just unstoppable as a complete scorer.
Murray against Thomas. Here's Murray. 8 points his last outing. Now here is Aldridge, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Laverne. Kyle Anderson comes in for Manu Ginobili. Green, he's checked in for Murray. Young is subbed in for Patty Mills. Gasol up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Pau Gasol is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Green, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. And here is Harris, after Marcus Young made that last 3-pointer. AI passes to Lopez. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Goes up to the stripe. A rebound by the Spurs.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said, it became apparent that it really was me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it, and he's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Lakers trailed by 7. Ball kicks to AI. Pass to Lopez. Pass the ball. Three-pointer. And it's Gay with the rebound. Spurs leading by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by AI. Ahead, the finish, and the jam by AI. And with AI teaming up with Harris, it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here in the NBA.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, just terrific at forcing the issue on offense. Young, a tough cover for the defense.
And that one falls for Young. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Young nails them both.
An accomplished shooter with plenty of confidence. Young is a dominant talent, and he knows it.
Marcus Young getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
Played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Guys, you take a look at Marcus Young in this game. He's been everywhere.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
And delays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. All out there with Harris. And it's AI in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Aside from one recent year, we've seen plenty of coaching changes. When teams come up short, do you think that position maybe gets too much blame?
Probably, and coaches know that's exactly what they're in store for once they sign a contract
and
to coach
pay that
a team.
Kind of money.
Yeah, all of a sudden they know that what happens on the floor, the end result is going to be whether or not I coach this team the next year and the year after and the year after. Interesting cycle of things that happens, though, Kevin, is when changes are made in a front office around the league, sometimes the managers want to put in a coach where they feel either a little bit more comfortable with or a style of basketball that they're more comfortable with. And sometimes the success on the floor for the coach has no bearing on whether or not he's going to keep his job,
right? Because
management would like to see a different product out there. So they become a victim sometimes of upper management movement and sometimes are removed from being the head coach.
Good thoughts.
And Corey Harris, a star player in college, a very polished product when he came into the NBA, and he just looks like a natural leader out there on the floor.
Harris quickly becoming, Greg, one of the bigger names and stars in the NBA. I know this team was simply ecstatic to land him on draft day, and he's a big part of their future. Here's Gasol after the basket by the Lakers. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
AI passes to Caldwell Pope. Ball's knocked loose. Puts it up from 12. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Mills for 3. AI grabs the board. AI's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. You wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And the basket is good. AI's got 10 points.
Nice job setting up for the shot right off the catch. AI doing everything right now in a great rhythm.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Brent, for as long as Coach Popovich has been at the top of this game, what really is there left to say?
I don't think there's much more you say on a professional level, but there's a lot to be said about the compassion and the things that Pop has done on a personal level for years behind the scenes, championing guys on his staff, supporting not only current players but former players on his team. The interesting thing for Pop the last couple of years is just how outspoken he's been in terms of the equality, not just around the NBA but around our nation, and some of the statements he's made that have garnered a lot of political attention. Greg Popovich not afraid to express some of the things that maybe deep down we all believe in.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Zubac. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Thomas subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kyle Anderson. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Young. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Now here's Murray. He has 5. Gay outside. Aldridge trying to break free. Gay can't get it to go.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Murray kicks to Gay over AI. AI grabs the board. AI's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we don't have to tell you folks about just how important this final game of the regular season is. To put it in plain terms, win and you're in.
And for the Lakers and Spurs fans, this is what it's all about. There's just so much history between these two franchises. And even though this is a regular season game, it's got an air of a Game 7 feel to it.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Lakers. Ginobili, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Ginobili's got his first 2 points.
Just a great catch and shoot player. Ginobili is so good at losing the defender and carving out just enough space to get off a clean shot.
And that one drops.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Ginobili. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And that one's good by Gay.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Passes it to Hart. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's AI missing.
I'm just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
To the left side wing. Thomas against Murray. Back to Aldridge. Gay in the corner. Takes a 3. No good there. And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Los Angeles with some changes. AI is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Ball subbed in for Thomas. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. Young comes in for Murray. Timeout called.
All right, everybody, hold up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now, look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Great.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol is checked in for Gay. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Manu Ginobili. Lakers trail by 10 on the court right now for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Mills out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the small forward.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Here's Young, following the basket by Julius Randle. And Young, here we go. He feeds it to Gasol, makes it off the glass.
And just love seeing Young share the ball. When he's focused on involving his teammates, it just makes everyone better.
Now, here's Young. Harris finds Lopez. Lakers working the ball around now. AI with it. Young's there. And it's AI missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Stolen by AI. And if AI is familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days. Played a big role in a college tournament run not too long ago.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and declared after that run. And NBA scouts felt he just wasn't ready and ended up going undrafted. Just seems like he needed more time to mature. But I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Now here's Anderson. Aldridge. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Shots good from Young. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Ball, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. The pass to Anderson. Aldridge dishes to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season.
Hey, Big Toonie, you made it. I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Had a good game, kid.
Thank you. So, what you think? Am I running yet?
It's just the beginning. You'll have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure.
Welcome to the NBA.
Thank you. Thank you.